Hi, my name is Basir. In this video, we will work on exercise 11.3 problems from Telangana state syllabus. This table is all that you need to know to work on exercise 11.3 problems. Sine of 90 minus a is cos a, cos of 90 minus a is sine a, tan of 90 minus a is cot a, cot of 90 minus a is tan a, secant of 90 minus a is cosecant a, cosecant of 90 minus a is secant a. I can actually make use of something that is known as complementary angles to prove these things, to prove that sine of 90 minus a is cos a. But then I don't want to go deep into the concept, because I just want to keep things simple for you. And I'm sure this table is all that you need to know to work on exercise 11.3 problems. I just remember this table this way. See here, we have 90 minus a. So when we have 90 minus a or 90 minus theta, sine gets converted to cos, cos gets converted to sine, tan gets converted to cot, cot gets converted to tan, secant gets converted to cosecant, cosecant gets converted to secant. As simple as that. Now that we know this, let us quickly jump to exercise 11.3. We'll start working on exercise 11.3 problems. The first question says, evaluate, the first bit says tan 36 degree by cot 54 degree. Let us go ahead and solve this. Tan 36 degree by cot 54 degrees. Okay, tan 36 degree by cot 54 degree. You just have to make sure both the angles are equal. If the numerator has the angle as 30 degree, the denominator should also have an angle of 36 degrees. Or else if the denominator has an angle of 54 degree, I'll have to make sure the numerator also have an angle of 54 degree. Let me just do it this way. I can do it like this also. 36 degrees I can write it as 90 minus 54, because 90 minus 54 is how much? 36. Cot 54 denominator I am writing as it is. Now I know that tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. So tan of 90 minus 54 will be cot, what is the angle here? 54 degrees. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. In place of theta, what do I have? 54 degrees. So tan of 90 minus 54 degrees is cot 54 degrees. By cot 54 I'm writing as it is. Cot 54 gets cancelled, and I get the value as 1. Let me also solve the second one for you. Second one, though the second one is very simple, let me just do it for you so that you understand this concept a little better. Cos 45 minus, no, this is not cot, this is cos 12 degree minus sine 78 degrees. Now I'll have to do the same thing. If this is 12 degree, I'll have to make sure this also becomes 12 degree. Or if this is 78 degree, I'll have to make sure this also becomes 78 degree. So let me do it this way. Cos of 12 I can write as 90 minus 78. 90, if you subtract 78 from 90, you obviously will get 12, right? So 12 I can write as 90 minus 78. Minus 78 degree I'm writing as it is. Cos of 90 minus theta. Everybody knows that cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta. If you have 90 degree here, cos gets converted to sine. Cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta. Sine, what is theta here? 78 degrees. Sine 78 minus 78 is how much? 0. Sine 78 minus sine 78 would be 0. Now let me go ahead and work on let's say 6th bit. I believe every other bit you can do it on your own. 6th bit here says tan 26 degree tan 64 degree. I can make this as 64 so that both become 64, or I can make this as 26. Let me just convert the first one here. 26 degree I can write it as 90 minus 64. If we subtract 64 from 90, we obviously will get 26. Now we know that 90 minus theta is, tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. So this should be cot 64 degrees. Tan 64 degree I'm writing as it is. Cot 64 is 1 by tan 64, because we know that cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. Cot theta is 1 by tan theta. Now tan 64 gets cancelled. I get the answer as 1. Now let me go ahead and solve the first bit here. Second question, first bit. Tan 48 degree, tan 16 degrees, tan 42 degree, tan 74 degrees. I'll have to show that the value of this is equal to 1. Now I have a total of 4 trigonometric ratios here: tan 48, tan 16, tan 42, tan 74. So I have a total of 4 trigonometric ratios. 1, 2, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So I have a set of 4 trigonometric ratios. I'll just make sure, I'll just change 2 trigonometric ratios so that you know. Okay, I'll just do it and show it to you. 48, I can write 48 as 90 minus 42, and then 16 I can write it as 90 minus 74. 70, if I subtract 74 from 90, obviously I'll get 16 degrees. The rest 2 I'm writing as it is. So I'm changing the first 2 and then I'm writing the next 2 as it is. I know that tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot, what is theta here? 42 degree. Tan of 90 minus theta, again it should be cot theta. Cot, what is theta here? 74 degrees. Rest 2 I'm writing as it is, not making any changes for the rest of the 2. Cot 42, cot theta, I know that cot theta is 1 by tan theta, and cot theta again it is 1 by tan theta. Rest 2 I'm writing as it is. So this tan 42, this tan 42 gets cancelled, this tan 74 gets cancelled. I get the answer as 1. So in the question it wanted me to show that the value of this is equal to 1, and we proved that the value of tan 48, tan 16, tan 42, tan 74 is 1. Second bit, I believe you can do it on your own. You just have to convert the first 2, cos 36, cos 54. Leave the rest 2 as it is, and I'm sure you'll get your answer. I'll go ahead and work on the third problem now. Before that, let me just go ahead and change the worksheet here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and work on the third problem now. If tan 2a is equal to cot of a minus 18 degrees, where 2a is an acute angle, find the value of a. 2a is an acute angle. What does it mean? An acute angle is an angle which is between 0 degree to 90 degrees, right? ठीक है. I can do it this way. I can write this left hand side as cot of 90 minus 2a, because everybody knows that cot of 90 minus theta is tan theta, right? So tan theta I can write it as cot of 90 minus theta, right? So I'm writing tan 2a as cot of 90 minus 2a. You can consider it this way: this cot and this cot gets cancelled. I get 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus 18. I wouldn't want you to cancel cot and cot, that would be so absurd. It's just that the trigonometric ratios are equal, I mean this is left hand side you have cot, right hand side you have cot. You can just equate the angles, that is it. Okay, so 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus 18. A I am taking one side and I am taking the number on the other side. Minus 18 if I take on the left hand side, it becomes plus 18. Minus 2a if I take to the right hand side, it becomes plus 2a. 2a plus a is 3a. 90 plus 18 is 108. So value of a is 108 by 3. I'm cancelling this by 3 table. 3 3s are 9. 1 is remaining. 3 6 are 18. So value of a is how much? 36 degrees. So this is pretty simple, right? Right hand side you have cot. So I made left hand side also cot. Tan theta I can write it as cot of 90 minus theta. As simple as that. Let us go ahead and work on fourth question. Fourth question is also pretty simple. Fourth one, tan A is equal to cot B. We have to prove that A plus B is 90 degree. This is simple. Left hand side I have tan, so right hand side also I'll make it as tan. I can write this as 90 minus B. Tan of 90 minus B. Left hand side tan A I am writing as it is. Right hand side cot B I can write it as tan of 90 minus B, right? So in a way this tan and this tan gets cancelled. A is equal to 90 minus B. Okay. Minus B if I take to the left hand side, it becomes plus B. A plus B is how much? 90 degrees. That is what it wanted us to prove. A plus B is 90 degrees. Fifth one, if A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle, then show that A plus B by 2 is equal to cot C by 2. This is pretty simple. We'll do it this way. What is the question number here? Fifth one. It is given that A, B and C are interior angles of a triangle ABC. We know that sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, right? A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle. So sum of those three interior angles should be equal to 180 degrees. Now, left hand side I have only A plus B, right? So I'll just keep A plus B on the left hand side and I'll take this angle C on the right hand side. Now, left hand side, what is given here? A plus B by 2. I have to show that tan of A plus B by 2 is equal to cot C by 2. So I'll take by 2 here on the left hand side also and on the right hand side also. And then it wants me to find out the value of tan of A plus B by 2. So I'll apply tan on both sides. I'm applying tan on the left hand side and I'm applying tan on the right hand side. Tan of A plus B by 2 is equal to, this 2 I can distribute. This 2 goes under 180 also and it goes under 2 also, right? Left hand side I am writing as it is. Tan of A plus B by 2 is equal to tan of 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 0 as it is. So 90 minus C by 2. Tan of A plus B by 2 is equal to tan of 90 minus theta. Tan of 90 minus theta is how much? Cot theta. Everybody knows that tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. So we got tan of A plus B as cot C by 2. This is what they wanted to prove. So as I told you, exercise 11.2 completely depends on this table right here. If you have 90 minus theta, sine gets converted to cos, cos gets converted to sine, tan gets converted to cot, cot gets converted to tan, secant gets converted to cosecant, cosecant gets converted to secant. So this is the only table on which exercise 11.3 is based on. Okay. Now, where were we? 11.3, last question, sixth one. Express sine 75 degree plus cos 65 degree in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degrees. See, this is simple. It wants us to convert this question, express this thing, sine 75 plus cos 65, in terms of ratios of angles which lie between 0 degree and 45 degree. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and take another document here, because this document is completely full. What was the question again? Sixth one. Sine 75 plus cos 65. ठीक है. Sine, let me convert this into 90 minus something. 75 I can write it as 90 minus 15, right? And then 65 I can write it as 90 minus 25. Sine of 90 minus theta is how much? Cos theta. Cos theta, what is theta? 15. Cos of 90 minus theta is how much? Sine theta. What is theta? Theta, it is 25. So sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Cos of 90 minus theta is sine theta. Now the angles that I got, they are 15 degrees and 25 degrees, which means 15 degrees and 25 degrees, they lie between 0 degrees and 45 degrees, right? That's what they wanted us to do. They wanted us to express this into and express this in terms of trigonometric ratios lying between 0 degree and 45 degree, which we did. Okay, in the next exercise we'll go ahead in the next video we'll go ahead and work on exercise 11.1, which is the last exercise in our chapter trigonometry. So until next time, goodbye. So if you have any questions, any concerns, any queries, feel free to post them as comments on YouTube. I'll read those comments and I'll get back to you. And if you like the videos, you can spread the word. Maybe others will also get will get benefited from these videos. And for people who find the concept a little bit difficult to understand in English, I'll go ahead and pretty much create the videos in Hindi version too. That should help you obviously. So until next time, goodbye.